Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or happy holidays. I will be basically on vacation for a little bit of 4th of July with the family, so I probably won't be uploading like any videos during that time. I'll probably just be busy stuffing my face with food, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and let's just jump right into it. Today's topic, I wanted to leave you guys off on a little bit of an interesting topic and basically give you my 2 cents on it. Basically, this is a heavy one. If you read the title, you already know that this is gonna kind of make a little bit of a debate and discussion, which we're all fine with as long as it's respectful and not too crazy. But I wanted to talk about PvE versus PvP, right? So basically player versus player, competitive type thing, and then PvE, basically story content and stuff like that, you know, versing mobs and all of that stuff. We're going to talk about it and basically give you my 2 cents. So starting from the very beginning, like in the very beginning, my first initial reaction was that I thought PvP was kind of destroy PvE, right? I thought PvP was just going to ruin it and ruin all the fun and stuff like that, and that's just because of where I grew up with this game. Mainly I played this for the story mission. Now again, I did play PvP for this game multiple times with my friends. Yeah, we all just didn't like it. We obviously were not the best going up against other players, you know, especially in the very beginning, with the debuff spamming and juju spamming and, you know, tanks and the guardian spirit, and they revive themselves. You know, it just kind of felt like versing a boss, but you couldn't kill the boss, especially for people that have a lot of resist and stuff like that. But me and my friends just never really liked PvP. We mainly just played this for doing some fun dungeons and stuff like that. You know, we just had fun with it. But again, for me personally, I just did not really grow up around PvP for this game. And again, that's just not my strong suit. I'm not good at PvP. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, a lot of people aren't good versing other players. I know I'm not. But I do play other games like Overwatch, which I might do some comparisons to Overwatch soon. But I wanted to talk about this whole debate I've been seeing up on my social media feed lately about PvE players and the PvP players. A lot of the PvE players might think that PvP is ruining them, or the PvP players might think that PvE has too much support and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just crazy to see how split the community can be on such a thing, because, you know, at the end of the day, we're all playing on the same game, and I could never imagine such a split divide within the community. I don't know, you know, when I thought about it with an open mind, I said, alright, what PvP changes were implemented, or what PvP changes kind of influenced PvE, right? And I think one of them, a lot of people mentioned, was that the audits, the spell audits, a lot of people didn't like the spell audits because they thought they were kind of like debuffing some of the stuff, or decreasing damage and stuff like that, or increasing stuff. But speaking of increasing stuff and buffs, I have to give PvP a +1 on this. The reason why is because we've also kind of influenced that with the whole spell audit. So you know how they're always trying to audit spells, you know, try and make them balanced and make them fresh. I think one spell that I really like that was audited was probably not a spell that a lot of people use, but it's called Donate Power. This used to be about like 3 pips. Now it's 1 pip. So now you can give 2 pips to your target for the price of 1 pip. That is awesome. That is probably one of my favorite spell audits that they have done, right? Because think about it, just the way that you can utilize Donate Power, or basically, you know, giving somebody a power, or not power, what am I saying? Giving someone some pips, you know? I don't know, it just feels nice to see that. And again, they nerfed Sanctuary, which I'm sad about. However, they made Sanctuary 2 pips. And then for Unicorn, they buffed Unicorn, so now Unicorn is set at 465, right? Now that's kind of on par with Pigsy, depending on, you know, what your outgoing is and how good you are and stuff like that. But again, I love that they buffed some of the heals. I think they also buffed regenerate as well. Now, not only that, but we also had some new spells as well. We've gotten some learnable treasure cards, not only that are going to be great for PvP, but also pretty fun for PvE combat as well. For Life Wizards, we finally got ourselves a little damage global, and we got ourselves a damage global plus hit in case you wanted to remove a shield or anything like that. Personally, for me, I didn't want the extra. I probably will never use this infestation spell. I'll probably just use the regular damage global hit. But again, I am just really happy for this global. Super happy for that. And again, I'm just really excited to see what the new spells are going to be like, because again, we're getting one new spell in the summer update, hopefully one new little learnable treasure card spell for that, and that's for all the schools. It's not just for Life Wizards, it's for all the schools. So if you haven't known that already, make sure to check in with your professors, respective professors, to check out any new spells that you might have missed. So yeah, again, that was kind of influenced by PvP. They're trying to kind of balance spells and give players some new options, and for that, I love that. I absolutely love that. I mean, honestly, I can't hate them for that. In the beginning, I used to hate it. I was like, oh, they're nerfing spells, but when I thought about it more, I was like, wow, this is actually nice. You know, it actually feels fresh and new to me. And I don't know, I could never really hate PvP for that. You know, I could never really bash them just for that. However, PvP players should not bash PvE players as well, and this is where I talk about PvE content as well. Obviously, if you wanted to do max level PvP, obviously you would need to be a max level, and so whenever we get a new world, or we get a level up, or basically like that, you can then go in that new world, level up, and maybe find some interesting gear that you can farm for. And so again, we kind of go into that, and maybe that new gear can maybe, I don't know, like shake up the meta or something like that. I don't know. But again, I don't know. I don't think PvP players should also be bashing PvE players. You know, it's kind of a thing called mutualism. I think we all learned that in like biology or something like that, where both the organisms benefit off of each other, right? And mutualism is like, I don't know, when I think about it, I feel like PvE and PvP players both need each other, you know? Especially for PvP players. I mean, I remember when PvP was never really being thought about, or they would never really give any thought to PvP. But now I'm really glad that they're finally giving PvP some attention. And I'm actually glad that PvE is also kind of being influenced by some of the PvP changes. Especially for the health stat, we're getting health stat changes. So you'll definitely notice maybe an increase or decrease to that when you level up for some specific schools. We mentioned that before. I don't know, it's just like, it's really interesting to think about, you know? And then you have, you know, PvP kind of influencing Beast Moon Hunt and stuff like that, and, you know, I don't know, it's just nice. And then PvP being temporarily free, we could potentially see 5th Age PvP potentially be free. I would really love if it was free. I think that would be really nice if it was free. But at this, you know, I don't know, at the end of the day, I won't make this video too long. But at the end of the day, I feel like both PvE and PvP players need each other. And at the end of the day, I think we all need to band together and make our voices heard. I think one thing that we all don't like is some of these crown shop bundles. I think that's something we all kind of get annoyed about, especially when there's ones that are going up for like 28 grand crowns. You know, it's a little suspicious, but again, that's just my 2 cents on it. I feel like PvE and PvP players, or just their base game modes, basically, I feel like both of them are basically helping each other out, and that's basically my opinion. And again, that could spark a debate or whatever it is. That's just my 2 cents about it. I really don't really appreciate the whole bashing of each other. I mean, at the end of the day, we're playing the same game, and you know, not, I don't know, Wizard101 ain't really popular around the blocks. But again, my name is Wizard101, and I hope you guys have a wonderful vacation or weekend holiday, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.